Hi gorgeous, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is HollyLynora, and in today's video we are doing a how-to blurred, beautiful, flawless airbrush skin for those holiday pictures, those holiday parties you're about to go on and end up on somebody's random Instagram post and you're like, oh, actually I look good, okay? Thank you, Holly. Girl, I got you. Let me just go ahead and tell you, it all starts with the base. Not the base foundation, the base. Let's talk about primers. Let's talk about some ingredients. Let's talk about some tips and tricks to help you achieve and keep for the day a flawless blurred look. This is great if you have texture, if you have larger pores, if there's spots that bother you that you like foundation just doesn't seem to get rid of. This is the video for you. Subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. And as always, everything will be linked down below. Okay, so I've got you pretty up close and personal. Jeez Louise. Yeah, we definitely need to fix this face. We're natural lighting, so you can just see everything, the whole shebang shaboodle of me. Now, first things first, I say this any video that I make that is about the base, start with a clean washed face. Please, 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 please. Clean washed face. Not only is it pretty basic hygiene, you're going to get off any makeup, any product buildup, whatever is on your pillow. People drool and sneeze and stuff that just wash your face. We need a clean canvas to start with, and I have already done my skincare, which means SPF, my facial oils, the whole shebang shaboodle. That is done. I've let it soak in. Now, let's get on with this video. My skin is normal to oily, depending on the weather. Right now, we're on the normal side, and I will go ahead and tell you that my porous areas are here, and my most porous area is on my upper lip. So we are going to fix that. I'm going to show you how to fix that. Go in with a primer. That is a blurring, pore-filling primer. This is one of my top 3. It's not a sponsored video, but this is Miccilo, and I am obsessed. This is their primer. They have one primer, and it's lightweight, long-lasting, and it gives a flawless, blurring, beautiful finish. I, of course, will link this down below. It is in the middle range of prices. It's not exactly drugstore, but it's not exactly high-end. It's on sale right now. But if you are just on the market, if you're about to run to CVS or Walmart today, the tip I can give you, pro tip, be on the lookout on that ingredients part of the box. You need to be looking for capric triglyceride. It's actually a really common ingredient in pore filling, pore blurring, texture blurring primers. It's emollient, and it's going to give your skin that really nice, smooth, soft as a baby's butt feel. It's clear. It is odorless, non-greasy. It's a really lightweight ingredient, tolerated by every skin type, and it's really easy to formulate with, so you don't have to be careful about what products you use once you've applied your primer. So let's go in with this from Miccilo. I want to show you, let me just do one side of my face. Let me show you just how beautiful. I pushed out a little more than normal just because I want you guys to see the texture and see how gorgeous. So it is lightweight. It's got like a whipped formula. You can see as you rub it in, all the lines just diffuse, and it melts right into your skin. No glow. Glow can sometimes, most of the time, enhance your texture, enhance large pores, make them shine as if they are the star of the show. They are not. We are trying to hide you. Why don't you stay backstage, okay? So this, it is so smooth, glides right on. Another tip that I want to give you is when you're doing pore filling, press into your skin. Help the product help you. Okay, so don't just glide it on and expect magic to happen. We are pushing into the skin. I mean, you can see the difference. Diffused, very kind of blurred look already. I'm just gonna go all over. I guess just kind of like kneading your face, maybe. but definitely using more pressure than I normally would. So anytime we want to perfect and blur, airbrush the face, if you will, the process starts from the moment you wash your face. Underneath the foundation is the most important part. The foundation should just be covering your imperfections, but what's underneath is what's gonna smooth out everything and make your foundation lay easier. Oh my, that is so smooth. So now you can see the absolute difference. It's just more textured. This looks more airbrushed. It looks more diffused. Like, look at the difference. I really hope this natural light in my camera is like zooming you in on the difference just that primer makes. And your skin, oh, it's so smooth when you use this primer. Now I'm gonna go in here. And you can see another plus. No shine, no dew. It's just a primer here to do its job. It's like, look, I don't want all the attention. Just let me come in and work. And buddy, it does. But yeah, once again, use that pressing technique. If you don't like using your fingers, apply it with your beauty blender or your makeup sponge. And a little goes a long way. For the sake of the video, I did a full pump. But normally I would have not used that much. Like, I'm having to really rub this in because I use too much, but it's okay. It's for you guys. I'll do it. It's all for you, girl. We already look much better. Definitely need to add a little bit of color and dimension and depth to my face, but just using that primer. Look at my skin. Looks so much better. So now that this is in and everything is set, I am gonna go in with a skin tint just so I can show you that it's the underneath that is doing the work, and to not rely on your foundation to work all the magic. Underneath that foundation is even more important than the actual foundation. So this is from Fenty Beauty, and it is the Eavesdrop in the shade 11 Blurring Skin Tint. Wow, it's even blurring. I really didn't even mean to like pick up a blurring one. I was just like, I haven't used this in a while, so let's use it today. And I remember getting this in the summer. I hope it's not too dark, but let's just start with a little. Let's start here. And I'm gonna go in with, oh my gosh, I just caught it. Wow, could have been a mess. I'm gonna go in with this brush. This is also from Miccilo. And let me tell you, this is the softest brush ever. Like, oh my gosh, in the surface area, you will have your foundation done in no time. And what I'm gonna do is place my foundation, and then I'm gonna go in with a damp beauty blender to push it in. Once again, pushing it in, essentially filling your pores to blur them and make them look non-existent, okay? So let's just go ahead and give this This is with a skin tint, y'all. And with this beauty blender, I'm once again pushing, not just gliding, or I see a lot of people do this motion. Like, what are we doing? It works, but you're just essentially kind of swirling it, moving it around instead of placing it. Like, the application will look so much better if you are pushing into your skin. Please look at that. Please look at the difference. So gorgeous. I'm obsessed. So beautiful. And don't forget, like, we use the pore blurring, pushing into the skin. That is one of my, it's another big tip that will really help you if you're like, I'm trying to blur my skin, I've got the right product, it just doesn't come out as good as what I see, you know, on YouTube and the Mac, whatever. It just doesn't come out as good. Try these techniques. Stop relying so much on the products and work with your products and help them out. They're like, we're trying. Push into your skin, push into your pores. Those products need to go right in there to fill those holes, fill that texture right on up. With that being said, don't forget, you need to wash your face afterwards with hot water so your pores open up and you can really get all that out. Because then you're clogging your pores, which essentially can, if you have acne, can create more because your pores are all irritated and clogged. You know the whole thing. Even if you don't have acne, get it out and clean it. Clean it on out, okay? So pretty. Now I'm gonna go in with this from Milk Makeup. This is their Future Fluid Concealer in 5W. Honestly, I haven't figured out if I like this or not, but I'm gonna use it today. Okay, so the concealer is on. I feel like last time I wore it, there was quite a bit of separation right in here, and that was even after I set it with setting powder, which is what we're gonna do now. This is another really important step to having that blurred skin, flawless, airbrushed look. Setting your face, what kind of setting powder you use, everything, all the things. You need a really, really finely milled setting powder. Loose setting powder. I feel like that makes all the difference. Take the compact one and put it in your pocketbook. Loose for the whole initial thing. This one is from House Labs and it is the Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder. Translucent. I like this setting powder. What I don't like, my only complaint, is the net that is in here that stops the setting powder. It makes it really hard to get all the product that you want or need. Like, you get very little at a time. That's annoying to me, but whatever. Still a really good product. So where we're going to put this powder, if you have texture all over your face, we're gonna throw it all over your face. I know I was so aggressive with that, but okay. So I picked some up. Wow, I got a good amount that time, of course. Good amount that time. And I'm going to put my head down and look up into my mirror, so that way all the fine lines under my eyes are open and ready to be filled with this powder. And then I'm gonna take more setting powder and put it where my porous areas are, or anywhere that I get oily, anywhere that I see, anywhere that's not perfect, I guess I would say. So anywhere where there's fine lines, oil secretion, texture, you know, whatever you want to cover, to blur. Solid difference. And once again, pressing into, we are filling the pores. Don't forget smile lines, let's fill those. And they need to be stretched out and open. So yeah, we look funky doing this. Now everything is set, filled, pores are filled. Everything looks less than what we looked like before this whole routine. Lines look less, texture looks less, definitely more airbrushed, flawless looking, but it doesn't look cakey and heavy. And now finish the rest of your makeup. If you do this routine and these exact steps, I would stick with powder, bronzers, and blushes, just because if you're not sure if your setting powder will mesh well with your cream products, then I would definitely stick with powder. If you already know that there's the cream products you use are gonna go fine with that setting powder you use, go for it. But if you wanna do the cream first and then do the setting powder. Don't forget that. Okay, gorgeous. So obviously the rest of my makeup is on. I did want to, while we were on the discussion of setting powders, I wanted to let you in on a little tip trick I've been using lately, and that has been putting setting powder over your eyelids after you've put on that concealer, foundation, what have you. Put that setting powder on, just a light layer on your eyelids before your eyeshadow, and I'm telling you, the application process is so much easier. It doesn't get stuck in your creases. It doesn't get stuck on, you know, the pigment isn't stuck in the first place that you pushed your brush because there's product there and then it's harder to blend out. No ma'am, it's a smooth glide over that setting powder. It's a game changer. I should have done it on camera. I'm so sorry, I forgot. But now that everything is in place, you can see up close, ready to go. Everything looks super, super smooth. So now all I gotta do is lock it down. Take your favorite setting powder. Mine is the Gucci Glow Hydrating Mist. I love the mister. So soft, so bougie. I'm obsessed. And you are good to go. My friend, you are good to go. Look, Flawless. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit and had some fun hanging out with me today. You are my rock star, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.